feel after the year that you had? How good does it feel to be here and just ready to fight?
Yeah, man, I felt like I did 2 fight camps in one. And I can't wait for this Thursday. Keep my belt, drive back home same night if possible, and enjoy.
We're not sticking around. Obviously, you wanted that fight earlier this year, but was there any maybe positive out of not being able to fight and getting those back-to-back camps?
There's always positive things in that. And I got in shape so quick after that. Like, I was in Singapore for 4 weeks. And man, I was in shape already there. And then I got back to California and finished my camp here, 5-6 weeks at Kings. But I was feeling ready when I was there.
Rafael, did you watch a lot of Eddie Alvarez before he came to the UFC? How familiar were you with Eddie and his style when you got this fight?
No, actually, I didn't watch much of his fight before. I knew he's a tough guy. He was champion in different divisions. But even now he's in UFC, every opponent I try to don't watch much, because once I start watch the fights, I start thinking too much about what my opponent gonna do, and I forget about my thing. And I always focus on my thing. I know he's a tough guy, but I'm in a great moment of my life, and ready to, keep my belt.
He said that he did 150 live sparring sessions during this camp, and that he doesn't believe in overtraining. What's your take on that?
Yeah, we'll see a Fight Night. I think we have like a kind of same years of career. I have 12 years as a professional fighter. He has 13 or something. But I feel that I'm fresh. I have a way less mileage on my body, I just feel fresh. And it will be my fight number 20 on UFC. I've been competing on this level, on UFC level, for so long time. And I think on Thursday night it will make different. My experience will make different.
And it seems like in almost every fight he'll get knocked down or he'll get hurt, but he's able to come back. If you hurt him, how important is it to capitalize on that moment and not allow him to rally from that?
Sure, like I did with Cerrone. Cerrone is a tough guy, and he's very durable too. But I felt that I hurt here on the body with a body shot, and I took advantage of it. The same thing on this fight. I know I have 25 minutes, but I will take advantage of any mistake he make, and I will be able to finish.
Could you move a little closer to the mics? Just take
Okay, sorry.
Some fans have been a little bit critical about Eddie getting the title shot. Was there anyone that you would have preferred to fight next instead of Eddie, or were you happy when you found out Alvarez was the matchup?
Yeah, my job is get ready, and defend my belt. Whoever UFC gonna put on my front, my job is take care of them, But Eddie, he beat 2 former champions. Now he got a chance for the title. Melendez is a former Strikeforce champion. Anthony Pettis is a former UFC champion, and he beat those guys. And I'll have his chance, and we'll see.
He still wants to face Conor McGregor. Do you feel like you have unfinished business there?
Conor McGregor is a 145 champion. I am a lightweight champion. I can't make 45. I need to cut my leg off. Who wants 2 belts? He wants 2 belts. He wanna be 2 division champ, like he said. And my job is keep my lightweight belt. The day that he wanna come to lightweight and UFC think he deserves the shot, I will be there, But he's welcome.
We did an interview once and you mentioned that you see a day where you move up in weight because the weight cut is tough. How much longer do you see yourself being in the lightweight division? And how tough has the weight cut been going into this one?
Yeah, it's always tough, but I've been getting help from some nutrition. George been helping me a lot. And I'm 31 years old. I don't know how long I can, I feel in great shape. Like I said, I have a way less mileage on my body. I feel fresh. I get it. I live like an athlete life. I eat very well, and I take care of my body. But maybe in the future, I want to make sure I clean this lightweight division top 2 bottle, and maybe looking forward for some super fights, upper weight. We'll see what God have to me in the future.
You're teammate from Mauricio Verdun lost his title, and you saw that happen. Does that motivate you to keep yours, or does it make you, question your methods, the preparation, everything, since it's a teammate?
No, man, no pressure at all. Fabricio, he lost his belt, but that's how the fight game is. One day you'll win, or other day you'll lose. But of course, man, now I'm motivated for that to keep my belt, but I don't carry any extra pressure because I'm the only. A lot of people ask me, you're the only Brazilian champion. That doesn't give me any extra pressure. It just give more motivation.
When you go to Singapore, what are the specifics you're getting there that you don't get back at Kings? It's just a change of variety, different people to work out with. What drives you to go across the world and train? Yeah,
I've been enjoying Evolve MMA since 2009. When I had my first UFC win, I've been every year I go twice a year to spend a couple months there. I live in Singapore back in 2010. I lived there for 3 months. But I like to be around different environment too. Like different guys. I have a lot of friends there too. It's my home in Asia. I feel very comfortable when I'm there. A lot of good guys, man. Thai guys with over 300 fights. A lot of experience. They all have something to add. Good like elbow tricks. Knee tricks. That's something that MMA fighters they don't use that much. Elbows, like the Thai guys do. So I try to learn a little bit about it, and so I have my mind open to learn always.
You fought Nate Diaz before, so you know him pretty well. How do you see that rematch with him and Conor McGregor going?
It's hard to don't go with Diaz because the guy didn't have a fight camp and still beat Conor. Now have a full fight camp. I think Diaz will be here again.
Finished again, or finished, or?
I think so.
How do you see the pecking order in this division? Like, not that you want to look past Eddie, but do you see Khabib as the next guy? Is it Tony Ferguson if he wins next week? What's the pecking order in this division right now?
Yeah, man, it's hard to tell. There's a lot of guys out there, and I can't think anybody else beside but Eddie.
Has life as a champion been different for you?
It's been good, man. I can't complain. I can't complain. It's of course been a big difference for me. A lot of more appointment, a lot of media stuff to do, but I can't complain, man. I like the life that I'm living.
You mentioned that money isn't most important to you in this process. Do you feel like it's honor or legacy? Like, what exactly is important to you as the champion and representing your country and yourself and your team?
Yeah, man. When I said that, because a lot of people ask about money. Of course, I fight for money. I fight to supply my family, but money doesn't come first in my life. I think, everybody that put money first doesn't go well. I put God first in my life, and everything else behind that. And I like money. Everybody like money, but I don't love money. Love is not on my heart. Money is not on my heart, But I think you have a good legacy, and I think that's what most important. Show people good examples. A lot of kids watch UFC. You impact a lot of people's life. I think you need to send a good messenger.
Você vem falando muito de legado, o que você pode deixar para o esporte. O quão longe você está de chegar de onde você quer chegar? O quão longe você está, por exemplo, de números para bater o BJ Penn, chegar ao melhor da história, como você já mencionou outras vezes, você quer ser. Qual é o seu legado e o quão longe você está dele?
É difícil saber. Eu vou lutar, eu tô com saúde, não tenho lesões sérias. Graças a Deus eu tenho uma boa saúde. Mas vamos ver, Dan Hansen tem 45 anos e ainda está lutando. Quem sabe eu chego lá.
Você falou bastante de que dinheiro não vem primeiro na sua vida e tal. Mas qual que é a diferença em termos de dinheiro de lutar com o Conor McGregor e de lutar com o Eddie Alvarez?
Cara, com certeza. O Conor McGregor é o cara que vende muito, é o cara que tá no top aí. É o cara que vende mais, então... Com certeza, é um pay-per-view grande, eu estou lutando no Fight Pass agora, mas com certeza é uma luta que vai trazer muito mais retorno financeiro.
Rafael, you said that you feel like you have less miles than Alvarez. Is that because some of those wars he's been in over the years, those 5-round hard wars, is that what you meant by that?
Yeah, I think so. Like he said about the sparring too, you know, and maybe he's been pushing too much sparring and get hit so much, so many times. I push harder when I sparring too, you know, but I just think my body's fresh, you know. I feel I have no bad injuries, you know. I don't get hit much when I'm training, on my fights too. I think I can have a longer career.
Let's say the fight goes to plan and you come out of it unscathed. How soon do you want to be back in the octagon?
I want to be back soon, you know, because I was scheduled to fight in beginning of this year. Unfortunately, I got hurt, but I wanna, you know, I wanna fight right after. You know, I don't wanna have a big gap. I wanna fight one more time this year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Best of
guys.
luck.